Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Kenny, and I haven't done Ken's commentary for a while. I haven't had any inspiration. Believe me, I'm so full of inspiration right now, I could hurt somebody. Tonight, we're doing our Ken's commentary on Caylee Anthony. I hardly need to tell you what she did, but let's get into it. Okay, so first off, let's go back to the beginning. Her daughter goes missing for 4 days, and she doesn't report it. I'm already thinking something's wrong here, because I'm not a parent. I have plenty of cousins, I have a couple of brothers. I have a huge family, and if any of my family members went missing, I'd probably report it, period. No 1 day, no 2 days, no 1 hour. As soon as I found out, report. That being said, my opinion is, of course, that she did commit the murder of her daughter, and the fact is that I don't understand how anyone can say otherwise. Just because someone is, the jury says that they're not guilty, that does not mean that they are not guilty. So people should not automatically assume that just because our judicial system says that they're fine and dandy and they can go walk on the street, that's not always the truth. I never did a video for O.J. Simpson, but my opinion is the same with that. I just don't understand how possibly she winds up not guilty. I mean, this woman had too much against her. I remember that when this all started, and I just can't believe that it finally went through, and then the big trial came down to this, and she's not guilty. And this has been going for a while now. I'm not one to hold grudges with people. I'm not usually one to say people are bad. But I gotta be honest, I have a thing here, and I call it the O.J. rule. And what I mean by that is O.J. Simpson, again, I believe that he committed the murder on his wife, and years later, he went to prison on a couple other charges. I'm not sure. I don't remember what they were. I'm hoping that something happens to her in return of this not guilty charge, and that she will also wind up in prison, because that's what she deserves. Even though I will say straightforward, she doesn't deserve the luxury of prison. She deserves just to be, executed, or, she's really a murderer of any standards. Generally they might deserve a little more, but you know what? Killing a kid is not something I would put for any kind of luxury. That's just, in a way I wish she was, raised back in, she was around years ago. Execute. And in a way, I must say that her daughter, Caylee Marie, was lucky, because having a mother like that, who would want to have a baby raised like that? Because for all we knew, her daughter would have wound up just as messed up as she had. I've been pumped up about this because on my Facebook, people are screaming at me about it, my opinion, and I'm just looking at these people going, are you stupid? I spoke extremely fast, but I'm going to close this episode of Ken's commentary tonight by saying, rest in peace, Caylee Marie, and good night.
There she goes again, racing through